Did I just mute myself? Welcome back, everybody, to the Better. Oh, you muted yourself to the Better Brother podcast. I just saw the mute button show up, and I'm like, did I just fucking mute myself? Had a nice little break there, Jesse. You're back.
Yeah, we're both back.
Yeah, we're both back and ready to go. Episode number 15.
I think it's 15.
15. Yeah, yeah. We didn't post anything. We've been back. Your boy has been dealing with some issues, and hopefully he's working through them. And your boy, I mean me. So I apologize to everybody for the little break, and I hope that you will forgive us. Jesse's vaping. So what's been going on with you?
I started my first day of vacation yesterday. I'm off for a couple weeks, and I drove Dylan to work. I went to the gym after. My second exercise, I was at the gym for about 20 minutes. I pulled my back to the point where I was unable to walk. I had to sit down for about 20 minutes. I couldn't move. And that is what I dealt with yesterday. So I've been icing and resting and doing everything I don't want to do on my time off. Hurt my back.
When do you leave? I can't remember.
We leave next week.
Like Monday?
I'm gone from the 3rd and I'm back on the 13th.
Okay. So the 3rd is the Tuesday, I think, isn't it?
Wednesday, yeah.
Wednesday. Because
Yeah.
this Monday's a holiday.
Yeah, I'm off. I'm off until for a couple weeks. But Monday's a holiday and it's Wednesday, September 3rd.
That's it? That's all you've been doing? One day of hurt your back, going to the gym?
Yeah, like I was really looking forward to like focusing on all the positive things that I like, which is the golf and the gym and nutrition and stuff like that. But this kind of threw me for a loop, so I'm just dealing with the pain and dealing with the inability to move.
So what did
And
you do
then
today?
today I got a beard trim. Very painful getting in and out of the car. I stretched, I iced, I rested, I put the dishes away. I'm not supposed to sit for too long because that'll aggravate it more. So I'm trying to find the balance between stretching and icing and heating and, moving, doing little pointless tasks. Nothing fun.
But
What about yourself?
it's not something that will inquire you to go to the doctors. It's not like it's just a pull or something, you think?
Inquire me to go to the doctor?
That's
Oh,
the
you're
word I
funny.
used.
Yeah. No, worst case is it's a slip disc. More likely it's a severe strain, so I'm anticipating not being able to move for about 2 weeks. And yes, today got better than yesterday, barely. So yesterday was like a 9 on 10 pain. Today's an 8 on 10 pain. Hopefully tomorrow will be 7 or 6, and I'll be at least in decent shape for the plane ride. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Plane ride to BC. That's
Plane ride to Vancouver, BC. Yeah, correct.
that's not good for the back. Unless did you book business or economy? Like first class?
No, I'm a minimalist, baby. I would have driven if I had the chance, but no, we booked Porter. Well, when booking with Porter, the seats are huge anyway, so there's really no issues.
Yeah, and no strike, which is good. I mean,
Well, I
even
think
it's over.
I think the Air Canada people are still not back at work full time, and they haven't reached an agreement. But I didn't read about it because we're not flying Air Canada.
No, your
Yeah,
buttons
but
look like they're doing some extra work today.
it's probably just the way that I'm sitting.
That's what I know. Not trying to. All right, cool. Lot to unpack. A lot to unpack today. I mean, it's been a couple weeks, I think, since we've recorded an episode, and we enjoyed a nice golf tournament put on by our father, which was really fun. Um, my team beat Jesse's team, but in the end of it, our dad's team won. Go figure. I shot like pure garbage. and we haven't recorded, I think, since my baseball tournament. Our team entered a baseball tournament and we won a 1-day tournament. So shout out to the team. It's a great job.
How many games did you play? What position did you play?
We played 4 games, and it was, I can't remember, the Saturday, the 16th, I think, the Saturday before the golf tournament, and it was like the last extremely hot day that we had before it started going downhill. 4 games. I played shortstop, and then when I made too many errors at shortstop, I switched with one of our spares, who's a really good ball player, and went out to right field for the rest of the tournament.
What did you play growing up again? What position? I think you played baseball for what, 15 years or something like that?
Back catcher, yeah. You can't. You can play back catcher in these leagues, but it's not the same. I was a back catcher growing up.
And were you the one that were like, as a bad catcher, were you calling the game, or was your pitcher calling the game?
No, I mean, the coach, depending on what age, younger, the coach would call it. When we got older, I called the game, which was fun. One of the things I loved most about catching was the leadership that you had to take in order to be a good catcher and keep your pitchers under wraps. I played a couple of years competitive as a catcher, and then
Your camera's not on, by the way.
it's not on for you.
Oh, you could see it though?
Yeah, it's on the recording.
Okay.
I can.
Well, that's fine. I just want to make sure if. Oh, it's on now, but yeah, you can keep whatever you want.
Fine. If you want to see me, it shows up on the bottom right of the screen now, but that's not a big deal. Who cares? I guess you'll have to see my facial expressions then to know when I'm joking and not. But yeah, no, it was a great tournament, a lot of fun, put on very well. It was fucking hot as shit. I think I got there at like 9:30 in the morning, and we were there till 10:30 at night. And as you feel right now with your back, that's how my entire body felt. The next day, if we had to play the next day, I would not have been able to play. It was my 41-year-old body can't handle that shit anymore.
I have a French colleague. I was explaining the soreness, and their first language French, and so blah 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 blah. And their response was, it was a she. She's like, "So you're pretty tight, eh?" But just with the way that it came with the French, I thought of it. I died laughing. It's very funny. I was like, "I'm calling HR."
I'm calling HR. Should have been there.
I didn't call HR.
No. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. Everything else was just work. Minor hockey is starting to ramp up already.
What does that mean for you ramping up? Are you actively involved again this year?
Actively involved as of right now, yes, because I'm on the board. So I do the ice scheduling for the association, which is very hectic at the beginning of the season. Also, I volunteer during, like right now, we have our preseason camps and we have our pathways and our sort outs coming up. And I usually go and I volunteer at the desk to check players in, get them jerseys. I also have been coaching for the last at least 5 years with this association. So I put my name forward to coach again, but those don't really get figured out until like mid to end of September. Who's gonna?
No guarantee you're gonna coach.
I mean, no guarantee that I'll coach the team that I would like to coach, but I mean, depending on, for me being a non-parent coach, it's I pick a team, but then if I don't get the team that I want, what I do is, if there's any team that doesn't have a coach, I'll put my name forward for that, I guess, depending on who it is.
Well, you realize you're gonna have to pretend that the team you get is the team you wanted the whole way through, because your kids are gonna watch this. They're gonna go.
If the kids watch this, then I feel sorry for them.
What's the age group?
For me, like the one that I applied for was U13, and apply for loosely, it's house league, so it's not like it's a competition. But if I try not to take a coaching position away from a father who wants to coach their son, because that's rite of passage, I think.
What if you were the better fit for the job?
Well, then they'll give it to me. And most of
No, but I
it,
mean it. You're doing it because you want the father to coach the son, and it's like a special thing. But what if, like, you know what I mean? What if you were just the best candidate for the job? Would you still sacrifice that to let the father play with the son?
uh, I could. It really depends on so many different things, like who this guy is. Do I think he'd make a good coach? And if so, if I tell him, hey, listen, you can coach the team, but I want to be on your bench as an assistant, being an assistant is way less responsibility uh, than a head coach. Depends on how involved the head coach is. But for this team specifically, there's been a guy that's been coaching these kids starting from like U9 up to U11. Um, but his son could possibly play competitive. So we never know. If his son plays competitive, obviously he's not going to coach the house league team. Um, but usually I'm just happy coaching any level because I love it. I did U18 for the longest time. Some of our listeners I've coached, if they actually are listening or not. But um, yeah, I don't know. There's part of me that also maybe wants to take a break for a year because, it takes up a lot of time coaching, even in house league. And it
Where else would you reallocate that time, do you think? Like, do you have
uh
another gig lined up, or is it just time in the bank?
no, just time to be lazy, be myself, maybe start working out, maybe, organize shit, clean up my life, get shit together. But I mean, house league, it's not that crazy. It's just, through the summer, I do a lot of stuff. Like I'm busy 3 or 4 nights of the week already in the summer, and a break is nice sometimes. So, yeah,
I'm on a break from work right now.
yeah,
Feels
yeah.
great, except for the back.
I took tomorrow off work, and we have Monday off as well because of the holidays. So I got 4 days,
That's amazing.
which is great.
That's amazing. Remember I was telling you, was it on a previous episode, I get injured once a year?
Now,
Do you
yeah.
remember me talking about that? That always around end of August, September, right around this time frame. Last year, the appendix. Year before that, the back. This year, the back. Can't catch a break.
Well, before that, it was, I think you would get injured once every week or so. I think when you were growing up.
Yeah, no, yeah. This is more as an adult. It's once a year. It's always something crazy.
Well, I mean,
Always.
usually this is strep throat season around September. Knock on your
Yeah,
head.
I don't know about that. I don't want any of that shit.
Yeah, I've been lucky. For my vacations and stuff, I haven't gotten sick beforehand. That's always the anxious time, is you don't want to get sick right before you're supposed to go somewhere. Um, I mean, things are different now compared to before. Are you frozen? Oh, yeah, you're frozen. You're not there anymore.
I was.
Oh, there you
I'm
go.
trying to reconnect. There you go. I'm back, baby. I'm back.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so tonight is Dylan's part one. Actually, it's well, part two or three. In our family, we do birthday weeks, eh? So today, what the fuck is going on? No, I don't want to do that. Don't switch.
Your internet
Today,
dropping?
no. It's freezing again. Oh, it wants to switch in between my this and my phone, which is
I can still
why
hear
it's
you,
freezing.
but you're not moving.
Yeah, you can still hear me. Yeah, so I used to do that video for my phone, and if it freezes, because it's the phone trying to pick up, so I got to figure out how to disable it. But yeah, today's day one, day two of Dylan's birthday stuff. So we're going to dinner, me, her sister, and her brother-in-law. And then Dylan really likes karaoke, so we're going to karaoke after to sing a song.
When's her actual birthday?
Domani.
Tomorrow. Good to know.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow.
um,
She's gonna be 34, I think.
Jesus. So are you DD, or are you guys driving, or like walking?
I'm gonna drive. I don't want to drink, so I'm gonna drive.
Drinking might help your back.
I drank last night. I tried. It did help temporarily, but then I couldn't fall asleep. So it is a
Um,
muscle relaxer.
where'd you go
Muscle
last
relaxer.
night?
I couldn't go anywhere. I was bedridden, so I just poured myself a couple of scotches to
Oh,
see if it would make my back feel better.
Drank by yourself?
Yeah. I drank right in front of this computer and listened to music and iced my back and kept my leg elevated and I stretched my hamstring and did all the things you're supposed to do to be a good soldier and just hoping that it feels better very soon.
Are you like, are you sitting in a chair, like leaning back in a chair?
Yeah, the chair that I'm in doesn't allow me to sit up straight because it doesn't. I don't know what this like. On some chairs you can push that little thing up and then it prevents you from
Yeah.
going back. This chair doesn't have that.
Oh, so that's the usual position that you sit when you're sitting in that chair.
I'm normally sitting more upright and just engaging my core and my legs so I could actually sit up straight, but I can't do that now. It's too painful.
Mm. That sucks right
So
before your vacation.
they want to up vacation. I was supposed to go to the gym and then golf and then come home and clean and cook a nice meal. I didn't do any of that fucking shit. I went to the gym, then I got injured.
Yesterday, you're supposed to go golfing.
Yeah.
At least, were you supposed to golf today?
Yesterday. Yeah, I was supposed to golf today. Excuse me, yesterday, Saturday, and Sunday, and Monday.
Oh,
So right now it's going to be none of those days, but
shit.
the body heals quickly. I'm trying to get my mind focused on healing vibes,
Mm.
and hopefully my body and mind will unite as one and be healthy.
A warrior.
Maybe a warrior.
I I spoke to our mother, and she supposedly had the best round of golf she's had in a long time yesterday. Said she shot an 81.
Whoa. That's dialed.
An 81.
That is so good.
I've
That
never even come close. Oh, yawning.
Yeah, I keep yawning again. I didn't sleep well last night because of the back thing. I what did I do? I shot an 81 with Dad the other day.
Did you?
I forget his course is $105. What a bunch of so
Yeah.
expensive.
Well, that's when you go with him. He should golf more with you.
Yeah,
Your
he should,
course.
but I have to give him a compliment because he says I don't give him compliments.
Huh.
He's got a nice taste for good golf, and
Okay.
he hits the ball very far comparatively to what he was doing last year, and excellent chipper.
Hmm.
Attitude, not so chipper sometimes, but in terms of golf game, chipper.
What about your new driver? Working?
My new driver, Emmanuel, is a live-in, so he lives with us, and he's a driver slash cook, so my new driver is the tailor-made Stealth 2 stiff shaft carbon head.
Hmm.
It's going farther.
Is it? Consistently?
It's consistently once I figured out my swing with this club probably after about my third round. So on the third round with that, I kind of figured it out.
Oh, good. Do you
I
have
was
to?
swinging too hard before and it would snap hook, and so with this, you just got to take it back and send her forward nice and smooth.
So you had to change your swing a bit from your last driver to this driver.
I don't have to swing as hard to get more distance, and so it's more about the smoothness. So my swing is more or less the same. Actually, it's a good question. I don't know if I went back to the other driver, would things change?
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
the
there.
fuck is going on?
Just turn your phone
Boom.
off.
I power it down, but I'm not engaged with my phone. My phone is just beside me doing nothing.
You would connect it Bluetooth to your computer? Is that what you did?
No, I would.
Oh, plug it
There's
in.
like a no, there's like a connect to desktop app or something like that. Maybe I'll just try and disable it, but I don't know how. Do you know what I mean? Like I
But
downloaded it. Oh, the program was maybe on. Maybe it was on the computer.
would it use Bluetooth though?
No,
Oh.
screen. It's some sort of screen share functionality.
But did you have to have it plugged in for it to work?
No,
Oh.
no, no, no. So maybe, well, I don't know if it was Bluetooth then, but my Bluetooth icon never lit up.
Hmm.
So
Well, you just unplugged it,
continue.
right?
No, I just had it in a holder. It wasn't plugged into anything.
Oh.
It's like a little mini stand.
Oh, I see.
plug it in, and then hey everyone, it's me. I am Jesse.
Mm,
Come to you live. Um.
nice.
So yeah, so it should be fine now. I think I tried to disconnect it from the phone, but I think I had to download something on the computer to connect it. So maybe I have to do that as well.
Cool, cool, cool. Oh, I just got tired too because of your yawning. I think I might celebrate my 4 days off with some pizza. I have a frozen pizza in the freezer, the Chicago style. Um,
Nice.
I was gonna order pizza, but it's pouring rain here, and I'd feel bad for the delivery guy to have to deliver pizza in the rain. I do have a heart sometimes. Um,
That's weird. It's a weird thing to care about.
yeah, it is weird. I do care about it, and I avoid. So if it rained more, I'd probably order out less. Um,
Yeah, I'm trying to practice discipline as well in the kitchen. It's going some days good, some days bad.
I want to that clip that we had posted with your quoting of Rush Hour.
Yeah,
YouTube wouldn't let me post it,
I figured as much.
but I didn't. I wasn't sure because I thought like there's cuts and stuff. It's not like we're playing the whole movie from front to back, but I thought it was pretty well done on your part. And people have to realize that Jesse did not have any of the script of the movie in front of him when he did that. So that's how much he knows that movie. And it
It was
was,
like 95%. There was a few words that were off, but
yeah. Chris Tucker is a tough voice to mimic. Maybe not as much
just
as
go high pitched black voice.
a pitch black voice.
Like, you know, like this, not the stereotypical one, but the one that you always see people doing impressions of. Like Chris Tucker. Just it's high pitched.
I'd like to know the difference between high pitched black voice and high pitched white voice.
Well, maybe a high-pitched white voice might be more like this. Let me do your taxes for you, young feller.
But that's not how you sound when you do Chris Tucker. You're more high pitched than that.
That's because his voice is more high pitched. Like that. What I did was a high pitched white guy voice, which is what you asked for. But to be on the same level as Chris Tucker for high, there's no higher pitch. Mariah Carey can't even get on as highest pitch of him. Do you know what I mean? If you were playing rugby up in the mountains, you wouldn't be on a. You couldn't get a higher pitch.
Mm. Or soccer, because they also
Or
call
soccer.
it a pitch.
There you go.
So I got a few things. If you want to do some blind rankings, I've got some. I don't think we did this. No, I think I did these with Ryan while I was busy working. I don't know if you have anything, but I also have something else, and I don't know how much I can get into it, but I'd like to try and see. And it's mainly just based off of me trying to think on the spot and go from there. So I can start a blind ranking with you if you'd like. I've got 3 of them. Do you have anything?
Well, I was under the impression we were not doing any of that stuff.
Oh, you don't have to.
Well, I mean, I thought based on our text conversation, you wanted to do organic conversation and flow and not do. I thought you were just bored of the other stuff, so I didn't think we wanted to do that this episode.
No, that's fine. And yeah, when we were texting, I was honestly just sick and tired of doing anything in general. And
Okay.
I like being able to do the conversation thing, and I think it's a tough thing to do for us. I think it's a lot easier with other people, but for me and you, it seems to be a little more difficult.
Yeah, you raised that earlier too. I didn't quite understand. Like we're having a conversation now, but it's as in not that's not what the conversation you're looking for.
No, it is. It is. And, it's bringing up stuff. I don't know how to explain it. Like when I have a conversation with, let's say, Ryan,
Yeah.
it goes to places and it just continues. It never ends and it's always going, going, going. Whereas because I know what him and I can talk about and it can continue based on our own interests.
Oh, because you guys have similar interests, is what you're saying.
We
So
have
it'll
similar
flow
interests.
from like interest to interest.
Yeah, but I also know, I'll give you an example. I also know that like Ryan and I can talk about hockey for hours,
Okay.
and we can talk about specific things like players and teams and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like with you, I don't feel like the knowledge base is as high, or I mean, to be honest, the give a shit level is as high for you and me when we talk about things. Like if you wanted to talk about dieting and healthy food, I don't have as much knowledge on that as you do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
So you're talking more about interested, mutual interested in things that we can like build on. So yeah, you're right about the hockey. I wouldn't be able to tell you. I couldn't tell you really anybody's roster or anything like that from today's age in hockey. I think the last time I watched hockey seriously was pre-pandemic. So it's going back a long time.
It is. But you
Right.
fly the flag behind you pretty proudly.
Well, I figured it was a better background than just a blank wall. And I do support Ottawa when they're on. I'm not a religious viewer.
Yeah.
I mean, what would you call that? Fair weather?
Yeah. Casual.
Casual.
A
Nice one,
casual.
Mr. Hockey Genius.
Casual fan, but even at the same time, I can't remember the last time I've watched a game other than when I would go watch playoff games at Dad's house. I'd go over there and watch playoffs if it was Montreal or Boston.
Yeah.
But
You don't
on
watch regular season shit?
my own, well, I don't have cable, and I don't subscribe to any channels that can get me the game, and the channels that aren't necessarily, legal.
Oh, yeah,
they
yeah.
they don't
Hey,
work as well.
don't admit to a crime on video.
No. So
So how do you stay up to date on like all the shit going on?
social media.
Just just okay. Okay. So what's happening with the Habs? And when does the season start?
Actually, I don't even really know when the season officially, even though it starts the same time every year. It kind of just pops up on my Facebook or TikTok feed, and then that's how I know, there's 30 days until the season starts. And
Please punch the mic, why don't you?
are you doing Zin?
Sonic, yeah.
What is that?
Sonic.
A gum?
No, it's a Zin. It's a Zin Zin parallel.
A pouch?
Yeah.
Aren't you not supposed to chew it and just put it under your lip?
I'm not chewing it. I was just getting it into the right spot. It's supposed to help you quit nicotine, which I don't use, but I was
Well,
like,
that's what I was gonna say. You're not even a fucking smoker, and you're taking a Zin.
no, but I tell you what, I put one of these in right before driving the ball the other day. Boom, blasted one.
Yeah. Did it give you a little buzz?
Yeah, yeah. Not like a buzz, but there was some elevation to some stuff. Yeah.
How much a pouches come in a thing is in?
How many pouches come in a thing is in if a thing of is in come in a pouch?
Yeah.
I don't know, like 15, 20. I didn't count.
And
They're
how
like
much is it?
less than $20. You got to pick them up at any pharmacy behind the counter.
You can't get it at like a gas station.
What did I just say?
I think Giant Tiger sells them, don't they?
If they have Giant Tiger has a pharmacy,
Oh.
they're supposed to be sold. No, they're not locked. I guess they're locked up, but yeah, you got to give I had to give my ID.
Really? So
Highly regulated.
You're not a smoker, and yet you're taking a pouch that includes nicotine.
Yeah, well, I have habits.
What does it taste like?
Kind of like this one tastes like mint.
Mint.
They're great. It like slightly burns for a couple seconds, and then you get used to that. I mean, it's far superior. Like, doesn't hurt your lungs at all. You know what I mean? Doesn't.
Well, you
You
get
don't
this.
feel as much shame putting this in your lips.
You get this straight nicotine, isn't it? Instead of the tobacco and the chemicals, or is the chemicals in there too?
I don't think there's chemicals in here, to be honest with you. I mean, I should have done a better job at reading the label. It's got medical ingredients. I'm not gonna read them all.
That's good.
I could read them. You could spell them.
Yeah. Well, fuck.
Each 4 milligrams of nicotine. I think that's all that's in here.
How many milligrams are in a cigarette?
I don't know. Milligrams of death. I don't know what's in a cigarette. No, there are medical ingredients in here as well. But yeah,
How many
apparently
milligrams of nicotine in a cigarette?
I don't think it's measured that way. Maybe it is,
A
but
cigarette contains an average of 8 to 12 milligrams of nicotine.
for the full thing.
Yeah.
And the difference for this one is, you can keep it in for like an hour and you get like, do you know what I mean? Like you still, so then it kills your craving for about an hour, hypothetically.
How do you know when it's done?
You're done when either you don't feel anything in your head anymore, or it's been about 40 minutes.
Does
They last quite a long. And you could, if for example you don't, and this is not an ad. I'm not advertising this. Don't do this stuff, people. But like if you do, there's like a little container to hold it. Let's say you wanted to have a sip of water, or you're having a beer, or whatever, and you want to save it for later.
Oh. And you don't have to spit with that. You can swallow whatever liquids come out of it.
What do you do? It's Friday night tomorrow, baby. You do not have to spit.
So some cigarettes contain up to 28 milligrams of nicotine. However, a smoker only absorbs 1 to 2 milligrams of nicotine per cigarette. So technically, you're ingesting more nicotine than if you had a cigarette.
Yeah, I don't think the nicotine part's the bad part for you.
Is it not?
I don't think so. I think there's advantages to nicotine. I think it's addictive, but I think there's advantages to it.
But isn't
I'm not going to say it's not a health claim for it by any
No.
stretch, but it's not as damaging as everything else in the cigarette.
Because I've thought about it. I know people that have that stuff all the time. And would that be
Cheaper.
something that would be better and would assist in somebody who might be trying to quit smoking?
That's why these were invented. It says right on the box, designed for people trying to quit smoking.
And for people who don't smoke, what is it designed for?
It's not advertised for people like me.
And you vape.
I give in to peer pressure and social pressure.
And you vape.
Marijuana from time to time.
Oh. In your vape currently it's just weed?
Correct.
Oh. Cool.
This is other than eating it, this is the healthiest form of consuming it. This is an expensive contraption that's like does the proper vaporization, not like those pens you see. Like this is like there's like a full blown like a kind of like a mini oven in there that like not absorbs, but
I'm sorry,
extracts.
did you say other than eating it?
So eating like an edible or
for weed, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is one of the healthier approaches.
The vape, okay. We switched from the nicotine, the Zyn, to the vape.
You introduced a new topic. You said
I know.
vape.
I'm good at that. I think for me, so there's one thing that I wanted to try with you. And I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know what's going to happen. It could be awesome. It could be very short and annoying and stupid. But I keep thinking of other things and I keep watching. I keep seeing clips of other podcasts. And it just in my brain, I'm like, there's so many fucking podcasts and everybody does everything that's different and the same. And these ones are popular and these ones are not. And, you know, it kind of put me in a sense of, I don't want to say the word failure, but the fact that, you know, we got some good traction at the beginning. And I understand that, you know, that's not the reason I and we wanted to do this. But for me, I'm just like, yeah, I mean, what's the point? And that's why it's been a while for me since we recorded, because I just stopped giving a shit, unfortunately. And I can admit that. And I just didn't, you know, I'm like, what's the fucking point? So, I wanted to...
when you're
Go ahead.
when you're looking at those other podcasts, how long were they at it before they got their viral moment or before they got their clip?
And that's something I don't know. And most of the podcasts that I come across, and it's mainly just through TikTok shorts, but the people that started these podcasts are people that are already famous.
Yeah, that's right.
So they already have a following.
Yeah, so but we shouldn't be comparing this to that because we're not that. This is apples and oranges.
No,
It's the same podcast for that sense, but we're not famous.
No,
I'm famous.
You're famous in our family.
In some countries.
In some countries, you're famous. Like Chinatown.
I'm gonna try and sit up.
Oh,
I can't.
Oh, you just fucked everything now. How's that camera? Did you knock it over?
No, I just tried to get up and I disconnected something.
And it didn't work. Not so.
I can't move. I better do this soon, though.
Yeah, do your thing. We'll all sit here and watch you struggle. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Now you have to raise the...
God.
Oh, there you go.
Jeez, Louise, covered in cheese.
You got to raise the mic. See, that looks even more professional because you can move the mic, you can raise it.
This is a dope mic.
I'd like to eventually get a mic with a stand that I can hold, because like I can take this mic out of the thing,
yeah,
like this, and then I can
like
move and hold it like an actual microphone,
like an announcer introducing a WWE star.
Yeah.
So mine is on an arm, and if I didn't spend $500 on your birthday, I would have got you an arm. But
yeah,
maybe you can ask one for Santa or from mom and dad.
Well, I just have to do this there. Now I can leave, but you can't really see me, and I don't know how much I want to just sit here and hold a mic like this. The whole
No,
point.
it sounds very very annoying.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. Makes me feel more like I'm actually presenting, like public speaking, which is cool, and I enjoy to do.
I actually look like a sideline reporter for like a sports game or something like that. Like coming to you live from Rockland. It's the A trains or on tracks or whatever we're called.
A train.
Shout out to Glenn Ingles. What up, Glenny?
The A trains. That's gonna be the next name. And then I just have to like awkwardly pause and put this back in here. And wait, there. Now we're back. Now I don't have to hold it anymore.
And we're back.
I just have to.
It's not on an arm?
Yeah, it's on an arm.
Oh yeah. So yeah, but you can connect that to the desk, lock it in, and then you can move it just like mine. So you have an arm.
It is connected to the desk, and I can move it, but I can only move it like side to side. If I move it up, it comes out of its holder. I just have to tighten it in the holder.
Yeah, so that sounds like user error.
No, it's the same as yours. It has an arm, but you know, some people have it in a stand and they hold the stand, which is cool. But again, if I wanted to do that, I'd have to move my camera, because if I lean back,
well, that's like Fat Joe.
Then you can't see me.
Yeah, and if you look over my right shoulder, you see the Senator's logo, and do you see it in the reflection of the TV? It's kind of cool.
Yeah. It's spying on you.
It's like the devil on my shoulder.
I just need to find a better spot for my camera. Unfortunately, I like the spot it's in now, but
yeah, you've tried a few different spots.
Yeah.
This one's harder to, do your looks to.
No, it's easier. It's easier to do the looks.
Give me an example. Oh yeah, it is easier. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Because before I had it like straight away, kind of like yours is, but it was on top because you have my old camera. It was on top of the monitor.
That's where mine is currently.
Yeah.
Actually, without you, this wouldn't be possible. I have your old computer and webcam.
I just recorded that.
Good. I mean, well, we are recording this.
Without
the millions of people.
you,
Yeah.
we couldn't do this.
That's right. You also did the research and setup of the server and the recording and all that stuff. So you and
Ryan.
Lang,
Yeah.
I call him Lang.
I'm trying to get I always try to find a tagline or a title for this episode, so that's a good one.
Very good one. So you were saying, what is this? It's like a glorious envisioning or something like that, or it's like a victorious speech or so. You sent me the text about it, right? It was. I'm assuming that's
keep trying. It's
improvisation vision. It was something to do.
no,
It was two
it's
words.
vicarious imagination.
Yeah.
So I got the idea because I also enjoy, and I guess it is a podcast, but it's technically a radio show, Howard Stern's show, and just asking celebrities and athletes and shit questions. And I think that's what a lot of people are interested in, I believe. Finding out, because Howard Stern, I don't know if you've ever listened to his radio show or seen it. He doesn't pull any punches. Like, he doesn't hold back with his questions. He'll ask anything to anybody, even if it's controversial or not.
Yeah, he's been doing it for 35, 40 years.
Yeah. So I like the way that he does it. I mean, his voice is unbelievable for radio.
Give me your best, Howard Stern.
Yeah. It's I don't know how, like, I don't know if it's deep, but it's not overly deep.
Deep and Jewy.
Deep and Jewy. My dad has a great radio voice, by the way.
I texted him happy birthday, by the way, on his birthday.
My dad?
Yeah.
How do you texted him where?
On WhatsApp.
How do you have him on WhatsApp?
Don't worry about my ways and my methods, buddy. He reached out to me. He's like, "Hey, I'm looking for a new son.
Yeah,
Yeah, trying to upgrade." So
yeah. He just turned 70. 10 days ago. 70.
How many years is that? Oh no, how many decades is that?
7.
Okay, just checking.
10 days, 7 decades. Born in
Wow.
1955. That guy.
There was a time in my life I could count all the way up to 55. Schwan, 2.
Oh, 50. Oh, I get it.
14. Yeah.
Wow.
That's a deep cut, baby.
Yeah.
That's vicarious. That's a vicarious imagination.
Yeah. So, fuck, it gets hot in this room.
Take your shirt off.
No, that's not going to be good for anybody. So here's how I want this. I think this could work. You are going to be the person I'm interviewing.
Yeah.
So
Am I playing me in this, or am I playing a character?
I'll explain to you who you are.
That means I have to be quiet for a long period of time?
Maybe. But it's going to be a little more familiar. So for a tiny little bit of a backstory, Jesse, my brother, was a pretty competitive football player. I don't know if you remember that. Do you remember that? Yeah, okay. So what I want to try to do, I don't know what the fuck he's doing over there. Keep muting yourself.
Yeah, I mute myself so I don't interrupt you.
Oh, it's fine.
You're like, I need to talk. I'm trying to move without hurting my back. So you're getting the raw, authentic pain shooting through my back to my face. That's why I'm making these faces.
But I think if you don't mute, then we can hear the uggs and the struggle that you're actually going through.
Nobody wants to hear me grunt.
Yeah. So Jesse grew up playing football.
Started playing when I was 14 years old.
Yeah, which is late, but he got pretty good at it, and the position he played was
I was on the offensive line, primarily center.
Center. So the person that snapped the ball, essentially.
Same position as Jason Kelsey, and same age.
Yep. So you ended up playing competitive football in Ottawa, and you ended up playing football in college. right?
It was a cégep. I had some offers to go to university, but due to reasons, I didn't go.
Oh. So, from what I remember, because I don't, if I'm being honest, I don't remember ever going to watch any of your games.
Tyler did. Tyler was at all of them.
Tyler was probably at all of them, yes. So, that being the case, what I'd like to do is go through your life as if you continued to make it all the way to the show.
CFL?
Well, I wouldn't call that the show.
Okay.
So
that
we're-
would be okay.
We're going to
Talking
go
the NFL.
NFL.
All right.
So, and these answers that you're going to give don't have to be, I mean, a lot of them aren't going to be obviously what actually happened. So for example, if you were to have become a professional football player,
Mhm.
would you have preferred, now regardless of how you turned out, would you have preferred to be a center or would you have preferred to be a different position?
Center.
Okay. So let's stick with center. You're a center, you're in high school.
Okay.
You're in grade 11 or 12. You're
Okay.
being recruited by universities.
Sure. True. There's some truth to that.
Which university do you go to? American, let's stay.
Georgia Tech.
So you'd go to Georgia Tech. Any reason why?
First name that came to my head.
Georgia Tech. Okay.
Ask me if they're a good football team. Do they have a football team? I have no idea.
I don't even know what conference they're in.
West or East or North.
It's not the SEC or what are the other
Probably
conferences?
South. Oh, NCAA.
Okay.
I have no idea.
I think the whole thing is NCAA, isn't it? SEC is part of the, yeah. Okay. So Jesse goes to Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech is, I'm assuming, in Atlanta. Is it Atlanta, Georgia? Georgia Tech? Is it Atlanta?
I'm assuming maybe. I thought it was like down south Alabama, Georgia, but I have no idea.
Oh,
maybe
could
it's
be.
Atlanta.
I don't know where
I could
Georgia
check, but
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jesse, out of high school, gets recruited on full scholarship to go to Georgia Tech. What program do you study?
Theater.
Now, ideally, you're answering these questions on things that you would actually like to do
That's what I'm saying.
and not just
Either theater or I would try to become a teacher. I don't know if that's possible too, but I would do one of those two things.
teacher. Okay. So Jesse spends most likely 4 years at Georgia Tech.
I do it in 3. I probably get 4 years is fine. 4 years.
4
is fine.
years. You play good enough that you are eligible to be drafted into the NFL.
Okay.
You've got a ton of teams interested in you.
Sure.
Within the top 15, which number do you think you would have been drafted at?
If I go in the first round between
Yes.
1 through 15,
Yeah.
well, I'm an offensive lineman, so usually your QBs, your RBs, or some supremely next level talent go like in the top 5. So I'd probably say like 14.
14th pick overall. Who drafts you? Like, who do you think you would like to play for? Let's go with that.
Well, I want to say Miami for the weather.
Yeah.
But with my luck, I'd probably end up on the Packers or something for the cold.
Green Bay. So let's say you're drafted by Green Bay. 14th overall.
Cool.
That's not bad.
ecstatic.
That's not bad.
Yeah, this is a great invented scenario. Thank you.
Yeah. So you're drafted by Green Bay. Let's say you get signed to a 3-year, let's go 3-year, because I know that, like, from what I remember, linemen careers are not very long.
I think they're like 5 to 7 years, maybe 7
Yeah.
or 8 years.
So Green Bay drafts you in the first round, which usually means that you're going to get a contract right away.
Great.
They sign you to a 3-year contract. How much money are you making per year?
$30 million.
$30 million per year.
Offensive line? Absolutely.
Okay.
Starting offensive line?
Yeah.
Like, am I starting?
Yeah.
By the way, I would, my fake dream would be actually be like a red shirt lineman. So you're just on the practice squad making like $400,000 American per year. And you don't have to worry about the pressure of playing in the game. But this is a different.
This is thinking of you now. Back then, you obviously would
Yeah,
have
of
had
course,
a lot
of
more
course.
ambition.
Right. Of
Now
course.
your ambition is fading. So 3 years, $30 million a year. What
Oh
is
man, sorry, I'm way off. The average salary for an offensive lineman in the NFL is about $2 to $4 million a year. Top earners up to 15.
So you're making $30 million a year, which means that would probably mean that you're sacking the quarter, or you're not sacking the quarterback because you're on offense.
Yeah.
But let's say that also means you have to be catching 20 touchdowns a season somehow.
Yeah. I'm gonna refine my answer. I'd take 1.5 million a year.
1.5. Okay. What's the first thing you buy?
Probably pay off mom and dad's debt.
What about your debt?
I won't have any.
Oh.
I'm a millionaire.
Oh, well, 1.5 million isn't necessarily a million.
After taxes, it's not that much.
No.
I mean, it is. It's a shit ton, but yeah, I'd pay off mom and dad's debt, and then I'd have Tyler probably pitching me an idea for some sort of company he wants to start. So I'd send some money his way and send some money your way, pay off your debt, and then what do I buy? Probably a house.
Ooh. That also begs the question, how much is your signing bonus?
5 mil.
I was thinking the exact same thing. $5 million signing bonus. So in this scenario, Dylan is still part of your life. So you guys are in the same relationship situation you're in now.
Okay.
When you go to Georgia Tech, is Dylan going with you?
I don't know. Yeah, sure.
I mean, would you want her
Yeah.
to?
Of course.
Do you think she would?
Dylan would not. I don't envision her ever leaving Ottawa. So in this situation, she probably wouldn't want to come.
Okay. So let's say she goes with you because this is
Yeah.
your imagination, not hers.
Mm-hmm.
You do all that stuff with your money. You buy a house in Green Bay, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
You're going to buy a house in Green Bay.
I'll buy houses all over the world. I'll buy a house in Ottawa, buy a house in Green Bay, for sure.
You only have
Start getting into real
1.5
estate.
million a year. It doesn't get you a lot.
Yeah, but I could probably take out a loan for about double that. Do you know what I mean? And then
Okay.
use my salary against it. So I take a $3 million loan. I buy 3 properties, and rent 2 of them out and live in the other one.
Would you buy a house big enough for your whole family to move with you?
Like mom and dad and you and Ty?
Yeah.
It would be able to accommodate sleepovers, but it wouldn't be big enough for everyone to come and live. No, and I don't think anyone would want to come and live.
Hey, there's no wrong or right answer. And I hope
That's
you
what I'm
don't
saying.
feel like you would offend anybody by saying no. I mean, if you were making 30 million a year, I would say you're buying each of us a house in Green Bay or each of us a house somewhere.
Yeah, but this is only off the initial signing bonus and salary, right? We're not talking about brand deals. We're not talking about
No.
money coming in after the fact. This is just the initial boost of cash, of influx of cash, and then there's still longer term plans to make sure everyone else doesn't have to want for anything again. That'd be fine.
So that also segues. Oh my god, excuse me. Segues into an excellent question, which is what I would hope would happen with this scenario. Who do you hope would offer you a brand deal, and for what?
Probably maybe Reebok.
Okay. Is that just for cleats?
That's a good point. I don't know what it would be for. Probably a sports drink.
Reebok. Okay. So you're
I
getting.
don't know. I don't know if Reebok's involved in the sports drink world, but it'd be either Reebok or some sort of sports drink brand.
Okay. Well, hey, this is your imagination. So don't
Yeah.
don't pull any punches. So Reebok for a sports drink. Would you get anything else?
In terms of brand deals?
Yeah.
Well, then I would slowly start to do late night talk shows, and then my personality and comedic side would come out, and then I would become somewhat of like a personality, like someone I not look up to, but who I like. Like Shaq to me is like super kind hearted, super generous with his money, funny, still relevant. So it's like a mini Shaq. They'd call me White Shaq.
White Shack. Just a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
And more round.
They'd call me Shed, actually.
Shed? Shaq. They call you Shed. That's a good one. I like that. Okay, if you were to be approached by a auto company, who would you want to be sponsored by?
One that doesn't have too dark of a history.
So nothing German made? Who? What would you like? Would you like Lincoln, Escalade?
I don't know anything about cars. I know nothing about the brands.
Well, what would you like to drive? If you're a center for the Green Bay Packers.
Like maybe an Audi.
Just a car.
Audi, I saw the Audi SUV. It was pretty nice. I don't know the name of it, but it was SUV version.
So Audi is another brand. I probably don't know how to spell Audi, but that's fine.
I think it's AUDI.
So right now you're sponsored by Reebok. You're sponsored by Audi. And if you had one more, what type of sponsorship would you go after? So these are ones that approached you. So in order to further your, not necessarily your career, but to further your personal goals.
Probably some involving kids' education.
I mean, that they wouldn't be sponsoring you.
That's a good point.
Thank you.
What would I go after?
Yeah.
Knowing what I know now, probably try and get sponsored by Bitcoin or something like that.
Bitcoin. Okay. So more money is what you're trying to get to?
Yeah, just like get to a point where money works for me and I don't have to work for the money.
So here's an example that I would have thought of for you. Because of your interest in, talking and comedy, being sponsored by a microphone brand or a audio video visual brand like Sony or stuff like that would be cool, because then you can
Sony would be cool.
Do that kind of thing.
Sony, right? I don't know if there's any Canadian made stuff. I want to stick to Canadian made stuff, but Sony sounds very good.
Did you ever watch? You get a what?
Then I would get all the cool shit, like my TVs, my sound systems, all my equipment. Do you know what I mean? It'd be top of the line.
You do those cheesy commercials, probably.
No problem. No problem doing cheesy commercials. I would do cheesy commercials. I would do chip commercials. I would do salad commercials. Doesn't matter.
Salad commercials for a center. You probably have to do barbecue commercials or.
Oh, barbecue company would be nice too. Yeah, barbecue. I've been really craving some really good chicken wings lately. I haven't had any. Like I want crispy.
It's tough to find
chicken wings.
Good.
Yeah, and I don't want to go to like KFC or anything for like the crispy stuff. But
have you ever seen the show Entourage? So I always think of that kind of stuff. Like, Vinny goes out and just fucking walks into a Maserati dealership and says, "Hey, I'll sign this poster or I'll do this commercial and you give me a free Maserati," or shit like that.
I know what you're saying. I don't think I would do that because I don't.
Well, you wouldn't fit.
It's taking advantage, but B, it's also like, who am I? Like, who gives a shit? Do you know what I mean?
Well, you'd be pretty big, like not just physically, but you'd be pretty big. 14th pick overall in an NFL draft as a center. That's a pretty big deal, I think.
I think O linemen tend to go in the first round when available and when there's a need. It's like there's not a lot of teams with a lot of good O linemen. Like Denver's O line is really good this year.
Yeah.
I think actually Denver's going to be a pretty good team.
I heard that they might be an upset team, like come out from be a surprise playoff team.
Yeah, they got some key players in good positions that are up and coming. So and a new coach. So if it all comes together, I think they'll be at least. I think they'll be better than average.
That's not where Wilson is it? Quarterback? Who's their quarterback?
Russell Wilson?
Yeah.
No, he's with Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah.
Quarterback is Bo Nix, I think.
Bo Nix. So we don't have to keep going too long because we're actually already at the hour mark of this episode. So things flew by, in my opinion. I don't know about you, but
yeah, for two people who don't know how to have a conversation together, I think we did pretty good.
Yeah, I did pretty good at guiding the conversation and getting things going and keeping it up. So the last question that I'm asking, what is your jersey number?
68.
Is that your number growing up?
Yeah, I mean, I had 63, I had 65, I had 68. I think I had the most fun to 68, and then I had 69 one stupid year. I didn't like that number.
Why 68?
Because of that's just the one that I picked. You know what I mean? But I've had it growing up, so I liked it. So nostalgia and no other reason beyond that.
So if you got, because I think numbers are usually reserved for specific positions, right?
Yes, and don't quote me. I think 70s are the tackles. I think 60s maybe 59. I can't remember. I don't remember.
I think 80s are the receivers, aren't they? Like
that's a great question. I have no idea what the breakdown is.
Rice was 88.
Deion Rice?
Jerry Rice?
Jerry Rice? Yeah, okay.
And quarterbacks
he might have been
single digits, I think.
Yeah, quarterbacks, single digits. I think I've seen a 0 in there.
Yeah.
Just technically a digit.
It's a digit. Cool. Well, I mean, that's partly what my idea was. I thought that was pretty cool. And
vicarious imagination.
You pretty much live through your dreams. And it's like I'm interviewing a professional athlete. And almost like basically doing your biography.
Yeah. So would you want me to do this for you the next one? Do you want to
No, you don't have to. I like doing that. I like giving interviews. I like raising questions that people might be interested in knowing. In a perfect world, I would make it a career of mine. Be a reporter or be a radio host or something like that. I think it's pretty fun. I hear that people seem to think I've got a good voice for radio or for this kind of thing. I don't think I do, but I think most people...
You do, and there's actually often radios looking for new hosts, like the local Ottawa stuff. You might have to start at the bottom or an AM stuff. It's not always like the Shays or the Hot 89.9s or whatever, but they're usually looking for people to go work there.
I wonder if you'd have to do like a radio broadcasting program, though.
You can freestyle it these days with a good interview and some sound ideas.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't know if you have anything you want to do or talk about, or are we good with that? I need to eat pretty soon because I'm starving.
Yeah, we've hit the hour. I mean, I found stuff left over from a previous thing with like a would you rather, or a draft day thing, but we can just save it for another one. Keep this one on the conversation side.
Yeah, because if you're leaving on Wednesday, are you able to do another episode before you leave?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably. We talked about Saturday evening, so my Saturday evening plans might change, but after golf in the afternoon, I should find a window.
Hopefully you're golfing.
Oh, yeah, and if I don't golf, well, you're golfing, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Cool. All right, should we just end it there?
Game over. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, everybody, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell on YouTube and follow us on TikTok as well, because clips are coming in from our cousin Jason, not from Jesse. And
or Sean.
We appreciate everybody who's listening and supporting us, and hopefully we'll bring you another one very shortly.
Bye, everyone.
Peace out.